day 4. We got some crazy shit about to happen. Who here has seen a Royal Rumble before?
Oh, me.
Wrestling. What kind?
A battle rap Royal Rumble.
Never. I have. Yes, I have. I'm lying.
Neither have we. We have no idea what's about to happen right now. This is the first fucking match of its kind. Without further ado, we're gonna bring in our 8 contestants.
This is gonna be a clusterfuck.
Oh,
hey, look. Yeah. Hey, look. So look, it's 8 people. Introduce yourself.
Peanut.
Introduce yourself.
Able abilities.
Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
They're back in.
Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
No.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's go. Oh, that is a no.
That was really good. You did really good with that. I like what you did. Yo, without any further ado, the rappers chose their order backstage. It starts when the first rapper starts. All right.
Now.
Hey, what's good, Battle of the Zay? Make some noise. Yo, Fredo Algebra's first. I patternized my verse to gratify the earth. 8-man, Royal Rumble, in the ring. Who trying to get Frankensteiner first? Reverse. You know the deal? Don't stare at the king, eyes to the floor. You getting your dumb ass roasted again, even if you got your life took before. This is like twice cooking pork. Yo. And I'm gonna knock Peanut out of shell.
Okay.
As soon as I get a crack at you, it's black and blue. Hey, Peanut, there's a question I wanted to be asking you. Is your name Peanut because you look like you have the Planters dude's mask on you? You're not rocking with the vet. You think it's you, I think you heard wrong. I recognize that man, but he looked different with his shirt on. Who knows? All I know is we came, complete full circle. Let's see if you could complete this rhyme scheme. Indeed, it might be one of the fucking extras from a Braveheart fight scene. Yo, glad for the Thunderhut, Dirt. Thought you used to rock with that crew. Y'all can ask him about it later, but Dan rather talk like it's news. Yo, where's he at? Yo, Abel's motherfucker, his fucking hairline starts back here up in this motherfucker. Yo, I don't even know why you got those dreads. You and Chewy look like Praz and Cleffin. You and Abel look like DOS Effects.
Yeah. Now who got stacks on the main event? Place your bets on any one of these fuckers talking. Watch your favorites catch a razor's edge through a table set. Quick question. What's 90% potato wedge? Answer, Fredo's legs. You should have said that. Abel's head. Got them predator braids except that looks like you trimmed yours up with a bayonet. Hey yo, Peanut, you a pussy. Still, you always making threats when you rap, man, please. You get checked with a half jab. A freckly black man's about as threatening as menacing jazz hands, but Hey, but fuck you for now. I got a question to ask fans. Out of all the rappers in the session that's at hand, who do you think wouldn't let me smoke weed in the rental car on the way to back to basics? Flex would be that man. And I understand you want to keep a clear head and come prepared and have perfect angles for your opponents. But are you unaware that you'll always have perfect angles when you're a fucking square, man? I'm saying, look. I'm saying. My exes look like porno bitches and they hate my guts. Your life is uninteresting and lame as fuck. And I'd hate to say it, but from now on, I don't know you, you don't know me, because I don't trust rappers who don't smoke weed.
Daughter a target for slaughter, Slug's lover, it's so hard to get them off her. Any of you niggas need a few packs that make me an offer. If it's me verse 7, I smash bros like Nintendo. Check it. I'm Dylan Roof, he's the Reverend. 10 shots killed 9, only needed 7. I'll suicide bomb his mom, niece, and nephew just to ask God if I could smoke weed in heaven. Yo, I'm 2T standing next to this nigga whose shirt size is 2T. And this nigga looked like he devoured a fine Swiss cheese and Bruce Lee. Yo, I knew they was gonna cover me. I was prepared to shoot 3 because no opponent could ever slice Shinobi or shot block Kobe even with a loose knee. Yo, if I can't, Mike can like BMX. Side note, this nigga looks and sounds like a bootleg bandstand version of DMX. Yo, back on topic, backpack, hold scope, and rocket. I'm rocking, so they let me cock it while he's performing. I leave red dots on white clothes like PMS. PM Dawn.
Air horns out.
I broke the air horn in 2 fucking tries.
Let's go.
Piece of shit.
Man, Flex, you think you poppin'?
Huge lesson.
You only here because of this dumbass. You wasn't even third option. Talk street and I'ma respond with a curb stomping. So fuck you and Osama Bird lining. I put this corn in a box like he's pantomiming. Put your fantasizing. This bitter fuck will never win a Royal Rumble. You dirtbag Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
Who said you can eat at the players' table? Well, I'ma kill you, brother. The dead man sees the cane in navel. Put a fucking head on. Put a fucking head on. Y'all see this nigga's head? Your hairline goes back further than Bill and Ted. I killed you for sport. Sparks fly from firearms like a human torch. You gotta run to police, probably sue in court. You ain't a Jedi. Why is Chewie trying to use the Force? To get rid of the snitch, I do life behind them bars. All these rats to get the choppers. Biker mice from Mars. You get left with a shotgun, don't think it's foreign cars. Front row at a concert, they be reaching for the stars.
Let's go.
I said 1 minute rounds? Shit, I ain't used to this. Who is this? Use your lips, you gonna pay for tripping. That's an Uber trip. Fuck the game. I know every move and shit, so move and shit. Word so dope they got you convinced. Quick question. Who the fuck let you in this? Who the fuck let you in this? Keep talking, you'll be chewing this. If you insist, I'll use the 5th. Give that tool a click. Leave this MC hammer. Shut up. Leave this MC hammered. I'm too legit. Now don't say a word. Bitch, you better mute your shit. Cause if you come, don't say a word, you better mute your shit, cause if he copy shot, that's Kahlua mix. I'm on the road. Shit, I'm cruising, bitch. Get found dumb by your homes like Tom Cruise's, bitch. Who is this? Battle any rapper that dare oppose. Flare your nose, leave A-Bull injured. Derrick Rose. My basic instinct, Sharon Stone, go man to man, they sharing zone. It's been a while, been battling for a while. It's safe to say Aaron's grown, so step wrong, I chevron. That's herringbone, Fredo. Fredo, to be perfectly honest, when it comes to the West, my dude, you set the scene. But nowadays, shit, I can probably take your best in 3. The next in C, changing of the guard, you're less than me. It's like Filipino English. I say 5, they say pi. My point exactly, it always goes from F to P.
I'm shooting.
Hold on.
This is crazy.
Fuck every single one of you. Dan was like, Flex, we gonna get no less than Lux for you. Dan broke as fuck, so I get Dan and 6 other dudes. Who's Bunch of sad up-and-comers looking like a photo shoot for a junior college catalog cover. What's up, Cody? Reverse live. I'm taking a stab and making a stab for javelin out of your spot. No, we're fine. We talked enough. I 3-0'd you the first time. He's done playing games, but you should learn mine. Yo, herb that hand. Take a CD from Dirtbag Dan and see if you can float that bitch right into your trash can. Yeah, you win twice if you make it. Man, I look at you. Encino Man. I look at you, Encino Man, except you got Encino Man, I look at you, Encino Man, except you got the fear factor of a Speedo tan. Shit, you about as threatening as Peanuts Vans. Shit, you about as threatening thing is Peanut, Dan. Now you family, don't mind the messenger. Go file and register, because Peanut spent more time in them vans than child predators. Speaking of predators. Speaking of predators. Speaking of predators, Abel, I'm able to aim it at you with statement of truth. Fire off top, raising the roof, taking the view, mouth off, your mouth off, till you unable to chew. I start swinging on all you bitches from able to chew. Who's next? I said, who's next? You next? I'm next. Okay, well then, boo!
Yo, Battle of the Safe 4, let's get one thing straight. I'm only here because Dirt said there'd be team battles. And cake. As soon as I walked in the door, I knew what it was. So I wrote the cake as a lie on the wall of my own blood. Nigga, the fuck am I even here for? I know I damn sure ain't no punching bag, because I'm punching back. Fuck around and put a fat body in a circle. That's a jumping jack. Hey, Peanut. I know you think I got a lot to say and you're right. Let's get it off the shelf. Yo, Dirt. Yeah. Why you got me battling my greatest opponent? Myself. Hold up. Let me get this straight. I heard you try to change your name from Peanut to AM, but the internet didn't let you. Said you'd always be Peanut, no matter how the video projects you. So you were forced to concede from being AM the boss back to being Peanut, which means Peanut beat AM, and nigga, you still lost somehow.
Time! Now make some noise for the first round!
Fuck that! Oh, Jesus. First off, I wanted to thank Dead Man for being here. Then I wanted to let him know he's a fucking dead man for being here. Now watch me spit in Muda's face. Both of you bitches got Buddha's waist. If hip-hop was an ocean, I'd be the air you use to breathe like a scuba tank. Me at my own event for your first time, huge mistake. You look like you listen to Hoobastank and cry about bitches you used to date. Speaking of huge disgrace, let's talk about Peanut. Been in the game for like 10 years plus. You figure he'd stick at it for another 10 years. Somebody might start giving a fuck. Dude, like, you should get views like crazy. I mean, look at his face. Dude looks crazy. It's like two Oreo milkshakes fucked each other and had a human baby. Tried to change his name from AM, should have been PM, because it's good night for you. That's not a good punchline? Fine. I didn't take the time to write for you. I will freestyle out of spite for you. Chewy and Abel, this isn't right for you. I hope the rest of you bitches slip and shit and get a violent flu.
All you motherfuckers that catch the essence of my weapon. When I'm rhyming slick, ISIS shit, y'all get beheaded for a message. Yo, I got, for the green, I got cans that I got a red dot on them to send these 7 up to heaven. Yo, fucking, yo, I'm sharper than acupuncture in the axe. You get hacked like lumber peanut. Ooh, I can't stand this fucker. Yo, according to the street, you're not even standard structure because you're only half a brother. Yo. Now don't think I'm gonna cut half a brother. You're only half a brother. Now don't think I'm gonna cut you any slack because you're khaki colored. I give all my opponents an hour nap to register. All of these great lines are Sour Patch competitors. This shit should have been on Dateline. How to Catch the Predator. Chewy looking like Daryl from Coming to America when he thought he could beat Prince Akeem up. You get defeated like a sweet kick from FIFA over here in Battle of the Zay looking like Cheese Wiz Khalifa. Yo, Dirt. Yeah. Dirt, I think I'm on shrooms. Bitch, I was known with something like how you pre-wrote all of those verses like you were on shrooms a month before when you were sober as fuck. Versus clips, You were not focused. This motherfucker's wife used to bum all of my cigarettes off me. I am not joking. I used to nickname her Hot Stogan. Tell Rach to stop groping me when I come around for a Newport because I stopped smoking. Hey, yo! Do you even freaking live, fool? Yeah, you're built like a freaking pit bull. Y'all remember 50 Cent Vitamin Waters? Yeah. He has a mini fridge full. Yo, your name is Dead Man, right? Your name is Dead Man, right? Oh, you finna die for sure. Yo, arms crossed, same type of pose, but this time you gonna be in a box, lying frozen, your eyes are closed. Time, you ho. Yeah.
This is dope.
Hey, yo! Hey, Dead Man. Did they give you that name because you're an outlaw? With your name on the board, covered in wanted posters that hangs in the court? Because you meet cats at high noon blazing the fort? Or is it because you actually have the face of a corpse? Either way, I'm glad to see you wore a shirt today. Thank you, dog, even if it is just painted on. Everybody look at Abel, y'all. Looking like a big fucking rat. But I ain't talking about running through your city with some wires like a cable car. I'm talking giant ass, razor sharp, primordial ooze, sewage mutant draped in gauze and sewn together tablecloths. But Master Spinner better play his part, or you get waxed with your lid dripping like some Maker's Mark. Dan, I wanna hate you. All right. For looking like the trailer park savior. But just can't blame you. I guess you just can't stop it. Your parents are related, so you're bound to look like the meth house prophet when your bloodline's packed with more matching white jeans than Chino XL's closet. And probably what's giving you a chin that's just like Popeyes, you're the whisker-covered, whiskey-chugging, crystal-puffing, hot type. Wow. Looking like the dude at a party that'll get the fucking dog high. Fuck you.
Get that.
With two twin 4.5s, I raise arms like I'm saying what's up, make them stay in the truck like Woody and Buzz. It's a Toy Story, I'm just playing with bruh. But I'm brolic, it's brolic with holding the Tommy, what I'm saying I does. Master Roshi, Mr. Popo, and Majin Buu ain't saying enough. Mr. Popo, Majin Buu ain't saying enough. Fofo low blows, I'ma aim for the nuts. Side note, you. What? You look like the type of motherfucker that kick it at high school parties still and give Fo Locos to all the underage sluts. Back on topic, I'm skateboard popping. I'll chain him to a truck and make a wakeboard out of him. 70 of these niggas in a lake or a fountain because I looked for their Bandcamp pages and never found them. Hey, see Chaz with heat lead, never doubt him, hit 3 heads. Police chief said he never found him. All you motherfuckers suck ass. This last little bit of 10 seconds of my round, I could do without him. Time, nigga.
When you a beast, get your face blue like the X gene, no prints. No prints. Watch that bitch air like the next queen. Chewy, I'm Darth Vader. Got a handle on that red beam. It's like a bad weed. It's dead like a wet weed. Fat boy get cut like he didn't make the best team. Chest bleed. Fake it under your skin like a pet peeve. Or you gonna see a couple bang like a sex scene. Put the horse on ice, escape with the sticks like Gretzky. Fredo's mom takes pipe to the face like a meth fiend. The bitch mouth got more jocks coming than the SPs. She got the best D's. I got the best D's, so we besties. Titty fuck, my kids on her chest. Now she breastfeeds, and your old bitch. Your old bitch got an RPG for the XP. If I'm packing the mail, she gon' pay for it. Check please, next year. Next kid might need a pause, but when them text squeeze, he probably lands in sack if nuts got the balls to test these. I told you I'm the best. I told you I'm the one. Now I'ma flip like Jet Li, sleeping nuts under them sheets like a wet dream. Your boy Mad Flex meant to be chewed like Dentine. I pull string and stretch you out bone flex for the extreme flatline.
What's poppin' live? Stop. What's poppin' live? Stop the jive. When 5 fingers make a fist, I'll spot you 5. Call it good grammar, because it'll cross your T and dot your I. They gave it me? I'm not surprised, but clown me chump, I'll bounty hunt. Put cheese on your potato, that's not your fries. Mad Flex? You the homie, but you gotta die. If looks could kill, then you sodomize once you sodomize, cause you pussy. And I hate push like Sodom I. Grab a blade and sodomize, so either way you're fucked. Sodomize. See me? I say the word 5 different ways to show homie some flair, but I had a quadruple entendre against psychosis, bro. Fucking nobody cares. How does it feel knowing the best line in your fucking career got the biggest reaction of only a stare? If I see him in the street, I run up on dead man like, what the fuck is cracking? Damn, you're twice as buff as me. In other words, nothing happened. But you, on the other hand, you get the other hand. But you, on the other hand, you get the other hand. I'm the son of Sam, let it fucking blam. Pistol whip him if the pump will jam and turn his pumpkin head to pumpkin jam. I mean, I'm the fucking man. I mean, have you heard of his bars? Buff rapper, fucking gun rapper. When you shoot, the only thing you heard is your nards. Deep voice, folded arms. Yeah, I heard he is star. For you, every day is Halloween and you're a fucking security guard. Shut the fuck up. I'm coming at your rep now, so get down or get a dot on your face like Anya in the Get Down.
Let's go, let's go. Buddy, suck dick for coke. Look, the king is back. I said, the king is back. I'll tussle with you punks. Y'all buckle from the jump like the Stinger splash. Chewy. Chewy. I only got one thing to ask. How you got 100,000 tweets without some motherfucking wings attached? This ring is packed, so keep your composure. It's peak exposure. Eat a dick. Standing there looking like Incredible Son mediocre. From the same claw, but I throw one punch, the fist will whistle something like a fake cop. Cross me, you out of line, get hit, that's a jaywalk. A briefcase closed like Samsonite. I was way up. Cody might beat me in a way off. Cody might win this whole thing if it was a race for some cake pops, but dead can. I said dead can, stay dead, and you get back today. Hands of flame, you duck the draft and I muscle him like Cassius Clay. Reverse, you. Inversion tactic, but the plan remains. Pray for a dead man. I'm only using a dead man for praise. Shit. That's the dude you put against me, Dan. I give a fuck about a son. Had his deadbeat dad. I'll leave his head being stabbed other than his performance against the Saurus Flex, making the dead man twitch and stiffen. That's rigor mortis. Also, my dick's enormous. I wasn't gonna say it, but it's important.
Yo, Fredo, I know you see me out here with bitches and it haunts you. Don't say shit about my hairline, bro. That motherfucker starts wherever it wants to. Yo, I got the burner if it's beef, homie. Cause it's finna be a murder like beef, homie. Nigga, you mad cause my paper's sustainable? And cause the guy I get my poultry from practices is humaneable? If you need a guy, I can name a few. Really. Hey, check it out. I go ham on a breakfast plate. But I don't want no ham on my breakfast plate. I keep the toast on the side. So when the yolk split, the toast stay dry. Nigga, I was there when the ground broke. Hey, I was there when the ground broke. Before they recorded with tapes. From the land where they grow purple plants and call it pre-wine. Those are grapes. Nigga, I give a fuck what you say. I eat organic every day. No homo. I'm not talking about the guy from Canada, I'm talking about no growth hormones. Nigga.
All right. Fine.
What's the matter? I thought this battle would put some cheer in you. You look like someone shitting your cereal every day for a year or two. Somebody get Cody a beer or two. Fuck that, get Cody a beer or 10. Next time you see Cody battling will be 3 months back here again. That's crazy. Let's lock it in. BOTZ4 for verse live, verse crazy, Lokes. He'll take any fucking battle I give him. Same thing goes for you, sweet tits. Holy shit. Peep this, I'll go back to back when these fat fucks charged up like a meek this. Dead man, I don't know if you know this, but your best friend's a male prostitute. And everyone's seen his space page, so you can't say that it's not the truth. If you're a dead man, how come no one buried you? You're so much of a bitch, when you get married, your wife will have to carry you. Speaking of buried, I heard you were on the beach in Hawaii last week, and you were eating an apple, and the natives tried to bury you. That's fucked up. You're lucky I called this shit BOTZ. I was gonna call it Dirtbag Dan presents Dirtbag Dan's Battle League starring DVD. Fuck it.
Now make some noise for round 2!
One more round!
Yo. What's good, everybody?
Bang, bang, bang. Shit like that.
I think we'll end with the final round.
There we go.
That sounds like a...
Yeah, because that is an exhausting thing to watch all in one sitting.
Scoot over. Is he still barking? Trebion, come here. Come here, Trebeezy. Come here. Come over here. Up. Jump. Yeah.
Nice.
Trebion's here, everybody. So we can start the show. What's up? We can start the show. Don't look at my dick. What's up? We can start the show. Don't look at my dick. Yay. It's behind the bots. Yay. What? Okay, go ahead. You can go in here.
Do what you want.
Do your thing. Don't go bark at the neighbor, though. That's rude. All right. What's up?
And he went right in the kennel.
He's so fucking good.
Good boy.
Extendo64 said Robo waiting to jump in, and that's the funniest thing. That's hilarious. Okay, so yeah, we are out here behind the bots today. We are examining BOTZ4, this entire event, and we're gonna talk to a man bunless reverse live, a much thinner man bunless reverse live. Everybody was just in bad shape when we did battle rap. That was like the thing. Everybody was just overweight in their early 20s, or in their mid 20s, or in their late 20s, like me, and just doing battle rap and living bad.
And everyone's seen how they looked on camera for like a good 5 years and then be like, oh, yeah, you know what?
That's probably it. That probably makes a lot of sense now that you say it like that. You're like, okay. I'm calling him right now, okay? Let me get Cody on the phone right now. We got some impatient people in the audience. All right, we're going to get Cody on the phone right now. Yeah, we're doing FaceTime with Cody. We figure we've been FaceTiming this whole thing.
Yeah, we can do 20 push-ups.
I can do 20 push-ups like a motherfucker. I don't weigh that much now, so
I go to the park and do 20 push-ups all the time.
I'll do 20 push-ups.
I'll fucking do it.
All right, hold on a second. Let me look up this fool's number right quick. I'll just say it out loud. 831. No, I'm just. Now they know what area Cody lives in. That was fucked up of me.
Well, I mean, he's pretty proud to come from Hollister.
To rep the Hollisteezy. Okay. Let's get a video call going up in this bitch. Drag it over here. Okay. Calling reverse live right now. Oh shit!
You lied.
I lied. Check it out, everybody. I lied. He's got a man bun. Show him.
Dude, I actually grew it back for this interview.
That's so fucking funny because I was just like, we're about to have a very man bunless reverse live because you were super man bunned up in the battle, but then
hell no.
Oh hell no.
It grew back while I was quarantined.
No shit. Yeah. Oh man, look at that.
Makes sense.
I was just talking about how we were all fucking. Everybody is in better shape now than they were when this battle happened.
Yeah, definitely. I've lost like 30 pounds, and I was looking at my disgusting body right now.
Moist Mob said, "Is there going to?"
Who is that motherfucker? Trying to have that.
Now you know how I feel when I watch every single battle that I've ever done. Because I was easily at one point I had an extra 50 on me. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I remember. I not too long ago I watched the Mac Lethal battle, and you were fucking thick in that battle.
Your boy was thick. I used to just think I was strong, but I was really just fat. Moist Mob said, is there going to be Bonchon chicken in this episode? And I guess the answer is no, but I did have Bonchon not too long ago, and I thought about the Moist Mob when I did it. So,
dude, like it's hella funny. Like I get hit up by random people all the time. They're like, "Guess what I'm doing?" I'm like, "What?" Like, I'm eating Bonchon.
I don't think I've tried Bonchon before.
You never had Bonchon?
No.
Oh fuck, bro. Okay, that's what I'm bringing next week.
Oh,
I'm bringing Bonchon. We'll have some Korean fried chicken, soy garlic. Don't fuck around. If you're gonna get
double fried twice.
Fried twice. If you're gonna get the spicy, you have to go to 99 chicken. Don't get the spicy from Bonchon.
Okay.
Bonchon spicy's too spicy. 99's just right.
Yep. it's like a sweet spice. It's perfect. So let's talk about fucking BOTZ4. We just watched the first 2 rounds of the Rumble. We're gonna watch the last round on the way out. If I do recall, did we announce the winner of the Rumble on the spot?
Yeah, we did. We did like a crowd reaction voting thing or whatever. Because me and Madflex tied in the room.
Yes.
And then we voted online after, and Fredo won.
That's what I thought, because I remember Fredo winning, but then I remember you guys winning too.
But I got split the money with Madflex and got the dab rig thing.
Oh yeah, because that fool didn't smoke.
Yeah, and I till this day I still use that thing. I just use it right now.
That's fucking crazy. How wild is that? This battle was, let me see, September 2015. So this battle was 5 years ago, and you still got a man bun, and you're still taking dabs out of the same rig. That's pretty fucking awesome.
Ain't shit changed, dude.
Shouts out to vaped vaporizers.
Yeah, man, that fucking that battle. I remember when we did that shit. That was like when I was first like getting into battling again and stuff. Like, cause I stopped battling for like a year. I remember when I was in my punk band.
Yes.
And
Zombie Pool Party.
Yeah, exactly. And then when I first started coming back to battling, I was doing BOTZ. I think the first one I came back from in a long fucking time was like, I think me versus Fredo.
Yeah,
and then
that's what I was gonna say.
And after that, I started like just being more active and battling at BOTZ and shit like that and stuff.
Yeah, because I had the line about how you'll battle anybody. I'd put you against Crazy Lokes on the next card.
Facts. That was yeah. I'm pretty sure this the fucking Rumble was after I battled such people as like Luck Loosh and stuff.
Oh, that okay. We talked about that on the last show, and that was like the big question was just like, what happened? Why did I make you battle that dude? Like, I know he's the homie. Me and him went to the Philippines together.
There was just basically, I think like, I forgot what the fuck happened. I think I had someone else I was gonna battle, and they like backed out or something like that. And then one night, you were trying to find, because I used to go to Johnny V's all the time.
Yes.
Remember, he was the doorman there, or he was like the bouncer or whatever. And I remember like my opponent canceled, and I went there and I was like drunk, and I remember Luck was like, "Hey, I need an opponent, like battle me up." And I was just like, "Yeah, whatever, dude." Yes.
Oh, so okay. Now I feel hella better about that, because it wasn't my fault. It was your fucking fault.
And then then you hit me up and you were like, "Well, Luck said you agreed to battle him, so would you want to just do that?" And I was like, whatever.
It's like
makes more sense.
The shit I agreed to drunk at Johnny V's and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's talk about Johnny V's for a second and how that was the most dangerous bar in San Jose for quite a while.
I did that shit every week.
Dude, you could literally there was like every weapon in the world inside Johnny V's at any given time. Like, it was the most lawless bar. Like, regulars would just go behind the bar and make drinks for themselves and shit.
Dude, it was that bar was like, that was when I was a straight goon too. So I was just like I would go there just to see shit pop off.
Yes.
It was I fucking love that place. Yeah. And they used to let my band play there all the time too.
I was gonna say, that's where I seen Zombie Pool Party was at Johnny V's for sure.
Yeah, we He rocked that shit a lot.
R.I.P. Johnny V's, a lawless bar in San Jose. There'll never be another like Johnny V's because
that was like the last like real dive bar.
Oh,
like,
the realest, like as far as like dive bars go, like places like to call themselves dive bars because they're like, oh, people like to hang out here and drink. I mean, like you could say when the Greyhound was open, the Caravan was a real dive bar because fools from the Caravan from the Greyhound would be like head like in a fucking beer just all day long. But then Johnny V's was like a real like just dangerous dive bar. Like the owner had little to no control over the situation. It was like the inmates ran the asylum basically.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was definitely like a fucking like kind of like a free for all, I guess you'd say. Like you go to it's one of those places where you go to the bathroom and there's just always someone doing drugs.
Yes, 100% of the time.
There's like always someone doing drugs in that bathroom.
Yeah, fools would just like set up and sell whatever in the bathroom. So you'd come in the bathroom and there'd be like a little fucking storefront there, and you'd be like, "Oh,
yeah, it was like a one-stop shop if you wanted like any type of drugs.
Yeah. Fools, a lot of that was like the Molly time too. So like there was a lot of Molly and X that was.
I almost said the fool's name right now, but I was gonna be like, yeah, but one dude there, I remember. Like if I ever wanted like Molly and shit, I'd be like, okay, let's go to Johnny V's. I know some dude. You know what I mean? Like,
yes, yeah. Or like I was talking when we were talking about the BOTZ1, we were talking about the warehouse and how crazy that fucking warehouse was, and I almost said that dude's name. I said his first name, and I almost said his last name, and I was like, oh wait, never mind. Like,
yeah, dude.
Good times.
That was good. The good old fucking the grimy times.
But this was at Beso. This was our second battle at Beso. I feel like we still had a pretty good audience for this one. Caddy Ron versus Incredible was on this card.
It didn't happen that day though.
No, it didn't. It didn't happen that day. That battle ended up happening on BOTZ5, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think either. Did Ron not show up, or did Incredible not show up?
I'm gonna fucking say Ron. Like Incredible always shows up, and Ron regularly didn't. So I'm gonna say that was Ron that didn't show up to that one. But to Ron's credit, he never did me wrong. He always like made up for any time he didn't show up for some shit. So he did come back and do that battle for BOTZ5, and it was a crazy battle, wild, uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, that was that mad uncomfortable battle, huh? With the super racial battle.
Yeah, well, he was towards the end. Caddy was amping up the.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not very specific to which battle you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
I think he used to fuck with me because he knew that like how I was. So like. Every time he did a BOTZ battle, he was like, I'm going to do the most racist shit possible because I just want to look at the look on Dan's face while it happens. You know what I mean? Like that was the feeling I got from Ron and those things. And like, I always appreciated it. At the end of the day, I'd always just be like, oh man, I can't believe that. That was wild, buddy. So, oh my God, you know what did happen on this one that was a terrible mistake that I have to apologize to many people for? Was
Michael White, Joe Cutter?
Oh my God, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude, I fucking I always wondered when this was gonna come up, dude.
Michael White versus Joe Cutter.
So this is actually the first time I met you too.
Yes.
And like I just like picked up posters from you, and you had Michael White in the car, and it was on the street ball back. And
how annoyed did I look?
Yeah, no, you were pissed off.
Oh, like, it was on the street ball back.
So Michael couldn't get over the fact that it was on ball back, and he was like freestyling while like giving the posters, and I was just like, what the fuck did I get myself into?
He was just like, oh, give me my balls back. I'm on my ball back right now. You're making girls touch my ball sack. He's just like the whole fucking time. And I'm just like super annoyed.
I remember Michael White. That's when we were at the fucking the Gordon Biersch, the fucking studio over there. Remember the
yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And
he was taking pictures of Caustic?
Yeah, without letting him know. Like they were like secret pictures. And I'm
Caustic's like, dude, stop fucking taking pictures of me, dude.
Just unannounced pictures of another man for no reason.
He's just like on Facebook scrolling, and he sees like a picture of his back.
And I remember, he fucking was like, dude.
Oh fuck.
He was laying on that. Remember when you walked in? It was like split into 3 sections. There was like the first section with the couches, and then there was like that room, and then the back area where we shot.
Yes.
And I remember, like when you walked in, and I looked to the left. Michael White was like kind of like propped up on the couch, and he had like this Happy Meal toy, and he was like fucking. And I was like, "Oh, what's up? You get a Happy Meal?" And I like was fucking him, you know. And then he's all, "Oh no, this is my son's." And I'm like, "Oh, like what the fuck is he doing?" Like,
Like he bought a Happy Meal to bring his toy home to his son.
And then I was like, I don't know. He made it sound like he brought it with him from like.
Like he had a Happy Meal toy from his son. Like
he
his
was
son was like, "Here, Dad, it's gonna be a long bus ride. Take this toy to keep yourself entertained."
It was just like mad confusing, and he was like super entertained by it, and like no one was watching him. You know what I mean?
So Michael White, dude, I'm just imagining this scenario where Michael White's son is way more responsible than him for some reason, and he's just like, "All right, Dad, it's gonna be a long bus ride."
He's like, "I know how to get it when you have to sit around for a while." So.
Here, take this McDonald's toy. He's like, but that's your favorite. And he's like, "It's okay, Dad. You can take it. Just please don't lose it."
He was showing him how to use it. He's like, "You wind it up right here."
Look at this, and then you let go, and then it drives on its own, Dad. All right, just make sure when you're on the bus, just do it to the seat, to the wall. Don't do it out into the hall because you're gonna lose it.
And he's like, "Okay."
Okay.
First time he does it, it goes
right.
in the wall.
He called his son after the first night. He's like, "Guess what? We picked up posters on this street ball bag." Calm down, Dad. It's not as funny as you think it is. I know you've probably been laughing about this for a long time, but it's really not as funny as you think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, and the battle was fucking terrible. Michael White versus Joe Cutter was a terrible battle.
It was just super. It was super awkward. Like I just remember it being really, really awkward.
Yes. On both sides, but I mean, clearly on Michael White's side, it's like, how do you battle against that? It's like just this really, really weird thing that's happening in front of you.
Am I mistaken, or did Joe Cutter he jumped onto Michael White or something like that, or no?
I know.
Maybe.
Joe was known for doing.
No, I think that was the No Shame battle. Actually, I think he jumped on No Shame's back.
Oh yes.
Some shit like that.
He did. No Shame gave him a piggyback ride. I do remember
he
that.
jumped on someone in the battle, and it was like weird. But fucking but no, I remember that battle was. It was essentially. It was almost like some avant-garde performance piece that nobody got. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, like maybe in 10 years or 20 years, if
Andy
we
Kaufman
rewatch the shit, it'll be like, oh my god, this fool was so far ahead of his time. But
yeah, well, because both of them are like really trying, but like it's dead silent.
Oh my god,
it's like dead ass silent. You know what I mean? So it just goes. It's just super weird. Like the whole dynamic is like. These people putting hella energy out and getting none back. So it's just like this weird fucking thing to film, you know?
Speaking of super weird, and I don't know if this battle happened that day or on the next card, but this was an infamous battle, the only BOTZ battle to never be released. And I don't know if you were in the room for it.
Oh, okay,
Mac Moley versus Pariah.
Oh my god.
The triple choke battle.
It didn't happen that day. It happened. Remember when they did back to basics?
Okay, yes, that's what I thought. So that was BOTZ 4.5.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was where we did Caustic versus Marv. Was that card?
Yeah, Caustic versus Marv, and then Cadillac versus Megadeth, Eric Foreman versus Nakaya.
Okay,
They might be crossing cards.
I think we might be mixing shit up because if I do
Because
recall,
I debuted on 4.5, and that is the caustic Marv, but that's not before.
okay, because I remember the Mac Moley and Pariah thing happening at the back bar for some reason. Like specifically, it was at the back bar.
That one, I'm pretty sure the Mac Moley Pariah one was at the 4.5 shit, like, and it was in that art room, that weird.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you're right. And dude, I can't.
Because I only remember that because my brother went with me, and I was outside smoking during that battle, and I came back in, and my brother was like, he's like, dude, you fucking missed it, and I was like, what, was it hella good? And he's like, no, I've never seen that shit before, and he's like, they choked every round.
It was crazy. Like, I can't remember who started, but they choked. And then the next person went and they choked. And then it was like, all right, guys, reset, round 2. And then they choked again. And then I was like, okay, I can't believe this shit. We're going to go round 3. If you choke, I'm just going to lose my fucking mind. And then they both choked again. And I think I just walked out of the fucking room.
Dude, I remember asking my brother too, like, got that shit. I was like, did they get anything off, or like, you know, like, did they rap? And then my brother was like, I don't know. He's like, I'm pretty sure Pariah rhymes switchblade with rib cage or something. He was cooking like that fool was straight hating.
I'm pretty sure he rhymed switchblade with bitch made or something like that. Oh yeah, the Moist Mob was filming that. That was like one of the most awkward battles to film too. They just kept like kind of putting the camera down, like what the fuck? It's like, all right. And then that was the battle that was mutually agreed that it was vaulted. Like, of course, I think I kind of wanted to put it up because I thought it was hilarious, and then my reaction to it was certainly funny. But both Pariah and Mac Moley came up to me together and were like, "Yeah, can you not release that battle, and then we'll do another one?" And then they never did. So, Moist Mob, you should find that shit if you can. That's probably gold in the can. If that exists on a hard drive somewhere,
you could probably cut that into something magical, you know.
I mean, shit.
Like, how long is that footage really? You know what I'm saying? It's probably like a 2-minute battle.
It's like 3 minutes long.
Look, you could just promote it as shortest battle ever or some shit.
Oh fuck. Okay. But enough about the card. Let's talk about the Rumble and like writing for the Rumble. This is the first time we ever did a Rumble. This is the first time a Rumble was ever done in battle rap, to my knowledge. I think my inspiration for it was from the Don't Flop Rumbles, where they were just freestyle passing bars.
Yeah, that was more of like an actual Royal Rumble in a sense, where people were jumping in and like
yes.
And it was like more of like a hop-in cypher battle type thing.
Yeah.
And I remember this was the first time that it was done in a fashion where we're like a modern battle, I guess you'd say, where you get to write for your opponent, but done in a cypher style, which was like, I fucking thought was really cool. And it was actually super fucking fun to write for, because you don't have to focus. You know, when you write for battles and shit?
Yes.
And you think of like this chunk of hot shit off the bat, right?
And then now you have to start up again on a new set of shit, and it's like, wow, fuck.
You have to wait for like lightning to strike again and shit. With this one, you have like 7 other dudes to pick from, so like you're just having ideas for all of them, you know?
Yeah.
And I remember I'd like split it up, like I'd write for like different people at different times, and when I'd get bored of that, like I'd like find someone else, and then you could go back to it. And I remember that shit was like super fun to write for. I hella like enjoyed doing that battle.
Yeah, me too. I think the best part about it from like a writing standpoint was like, instead of being like, I got to think of more shit for this one person, it was like the opposite. You had to pare down, because you're like, I could really only hit everybody with 2 to 4 bars around.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
there was a lot of like skimming, like shaving and that shit.
Exactly. So you're just like picking out the best like 2 and 4 bar punchlines for like Peanut, Madflex, Fredo. Like that's super fucking fun. You know what I mean? Like so, and then like making them rhyme together. That was my favorite part. Was going like 2, 2, 2, 2, and
That was actually,
everybody did that. Everybody did a good job of that too.
I was gonna say that was actually the second time I had battled Fredo, Deadman, Peanut, Fredo, Deadman, Madflex, you, and I think that was it. But I had written for all you guys before.
Yeah.
But it was funny because I had like Madflex, right? I had battled him when I didn't know who he was, you know. So a lot of my material for him was really like mixtape bar type shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But in the Rumble, I was way more specific and like going after him for not letting me smoke in his car and shit.
Yes.
So it was way more personalized because by that time Madflex had been more of a standout. You know what I mean? So like I like knew more about him, I guess. And then same thing. I guess my point I'm getting at is like, even though I had written for all these people before, like the circumstance made it easy to write still because I could take this little like current updated shit from like me knowing you guys for years and kind of make bars out of it, but I didn't have to make like whole rounds. I could just like fucking joke, you know what I mean? Like throw a couple around and then keep it moving and shit.
And it was also like there was people in there like Abel and Chewy who you'd like never written for, you know what I mean? Like nobody had ever written for Abel or Chewy. So like there was enough of a mix of like your regular kind of cast of battlers that we knew and kicked it with, and then these kind of like curveballs that were thrown in the mix. And I remember always wanting to do that for the Rumbles in the beginning. But it's a risk. And like Chewy was hella good. Like going back and watching his rounds and shit, like I don't think he got enough credit for how good he was. You know what I mean? When he was like
that was like his first like battle, right? Like,
when he said, if I can't, my can like BMX. He's like, Deadman looked like a bootleg Spotify DMX. Like he was, man, like he took to it super fast, and I was super impressed with how well he did in the battle. And Abel was hella funny, and Abel like he decided to just be like super fucking slapstick with it, and I thought that was great because it was like a different angle in the battle and like a total curveball from what people I think expected from him because he rapped a lot. You know what I mean?
Didn't he have a whole round about you shitting your pants?
Yes. Yes. And that was the other thing too, is I made the fatal mistake of thinking that, I don't know, for some reason, I just thought that fireworks constantly going off here. For some reason, I thought everybody was going to write for...
Shit your pants.
Right now.
I just shit my pants, and that's what that sound was. Oh, fuck. I thought everybody was going to write for Peanut. I thought Peanut was going to be like the victim in the battle for some reason, just because he's Peanut, you know? So, like, I had more material for Peanut. What'd you say?
I said, don't nobody give a fuck about Peanut.
But,
I actually had, like, the stuff I had for Peanut. I think I was supposed to battle him some other time, and I started writing so a lot of my stuff for him was like shit I had already and stuff. I would still battle Peanut, actually. I'm missing him battle. He was really good.
Somebody's just asked if Peanut still battles, and I think my kind of answer was, does anybody battle right now? Like, unless you're like battling on Avocado's rooftop, then you're not battling right now, pretty much.
Yeah.
I thought everybody was going to write for Peanut, and then dumbass me didn't realize that, like, I was the person throwing the event. I was the person that booked everybody. Naturally, I was going to be the guy that got the bulk of the material.
Everyone got at you. Like, I think there are some people who, like, almost avoided, like, that much damage in the whole thing, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Like, there were people that got off pretty easy, and, like, I for some reason thought that I wasn't going to be the focus, but like after, like when it was happening, I was like, oh fuck, man, it's just everybody against Dan. Okay, cool.
Cause I know like Chewy, no one really got too crazy on like Chewy and who I think Deadman. Actually Deadman kind of got punked. Like nice picked on. Like everyone was picking. Deadman's so good. That's another fool who needs to come back.
Yeah,
That's like the most underrated writer ever. Fool. Deadman's so fucking sick.
Yeah, his style fucking aged really well. I think he was a guy who was kind of always doing the thing that works now. And,
yeah, him and like I remember for the longest time, him and Remy D were like my two favorite people to watch battle.
What was the battle we did in the studio with him? Was it him versus Johnny Storm?
Storm, yeah, that was a sick. Too.
That battle looked so fucking sick. Shout out to the Moist Mob because like we were smoking so much weed in there that it looked like there was like a fog machine going and shit. And there was just like a bunch of people in the back, and there's just like hella smoke rising, and then there's a big ass shark in the background and shit. Like that's one of the best looking BOTZ battles for sure. And it was a total accident. Oh, he said they didn't film that. Who filmed that? Avocado filmed that.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
That battle was supposed to happen
There
at
you go.
At the 4.5 thing. They show up, so Avo was like it's cool. You could like, I think Avo was like, if we have enough time, you could open the event with that. Then they didn't do it or whatever because I think someone didn't show up on time, like Deadman or something.
Oh, so they were supposed to do it at Back to Basics, and it never happened at Back to Basics, so we ended up doing it at the studio.
You were going to do it on the 4.5 one because it didn't make the card, but I think Avo was going to let it happen regardless. But there ended up not being enough time or something, and then you guys just did it the next day before everyone left. Okay. So that was like a fucking, like a small room battle, I guess.
Yeah, one of the first small room battles. One of the many things that we did before any other league. What was I going to say? Did that battle come out on our channel, or did that battle come out on King of the Dot?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
I think King of the Dot.
Yeah, I think so too, now that I think about it. But I just remember that, like, our studio looking so fucking sick in that battle and just being like, man, that's a big dick move right there. Check out my big ass shark.
Big dick energy for sure.
Yeah, that was big dick energy. Did you do any other Rumble besides this first Rumble, or is that the only one that you did?
No, that's the only Rumble I ever did.
Man,
you were gonna do.
Has there been enough to where you can do like one of all the people that won one?
I don't think so.
You were gonna do some shit like, I forgot what it was, but we were gonna do another Rumble, and you were gonna like put me, and there was some other people you had in it, and I forgot what the angle was, but like you were gonna put me back in another Rumble, but we never.
Was it like a winners Rumble?
I think so. I think it was because I won in the room, like you were gonna let me do it. Like
maybe it was like you and Madflex and Fredo and fucking who won other Rumbles? Frank Stacks and I can't remember. Yeah, Championship Rumble would be sick. Man, it would just be sick to get back to doing regular battles, right? Like I would love to watch a live battle. That would be super fucking fun. So hopefully we get to do that.
I definitely have got to like where I've because I'm always like, damn, I'm always riding for battles because I'm always battling and shit. And this is like the longest I haven't fucking written for a battle in a hot minute. I'm still writing like music and shit, obviously, but like I want to yell in someone's face,
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you starting to miss it? I actually seen a couple. I don't know if it was like last week or something. You were posting pictures from a fucking battle or something like that, and I was like, oh, Cody's got the fucking itch right now.
Yeah, no, I fucking have a bunch of like, not rounds, but I have a bunch of punchlines I've thought of that are just chilling in the book right now. So
yeah,
when I get offered something, I'm gonna go kick someone in the dick.
Yeah, I agree with fuck off. I'd like to see you do one of the battles on Avocado's roof. I'd like to see that go down.
I got a full clip for whoever wants it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm excited, man. I think like that's very true for all of the battle rappers that aren't like actively battling right now. Like I said, like the handful of dudes that aren't battling on Avocado's roof. Shouts out to Avo and like the URL stuff they've been doing, but it's really like 20 dudes that have battled in the last 4 or 5 months, outside of like the Zoom battles, which I do not fucking count. So I think everybody's got a full clip. I think there's a bunch of battlers just walking around right now, just fucking ready to fucking just like fire off on whoever the fuck they get. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's I know whoever. I hope I get someone good next so we could just lock the fuck up.
So enough about that dumb shit. What's up with this fucking death dealer shit, boy?
I was just talking to a Koza today. He's gonna be out here pretty soon, and we're gonna make the EP to End the Earth real quick.
Yeah, that's like the fucking it's like that's like the Everest, that, you know what I mean? Like that's like the peak of the fucking mountain is the DDA Akoza EP, because we certainly went into this fully inspired by like Houston, you know, specifically, and not even that, like, but like specifically, you know, this dude's beats, and
yeah, exactly.
It's tight, like fucking Javon, Cemetery Chips, everybody that we've worked with on the DDA stuff up to this point has fucking like been able to do that, to make these fucking like Houston bangers, and that's why, you know, we ended up fucking with the Koza in the first place. So to be able to like bring it full circle and be working with the dude who like inspired the music we make is pretty fucking fire.
Yeah, especially that's what I was gonna say. Like, this is the dude who literally like makes the type of shit that I guess inspired it in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was it. That's what we were in the garage listening to, going like, we need that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now we got that shit.
Yeah, I mean, but like, you know, to be fair, we did right off the bat, and like Javon was really able to like fucking make those beats for us, and the only reason that like we're even fucking with the Koza is because we had those first 2 volumes, and the shit we did with Cemetery Chips is like on fucking par. And like that's the cool part about making fucking music with the Koza is that like, as much as like we are fucking geeks about his shit, and like I told Cody, like, don't even tell that fool that he's my favorite producer. Like I hope he don't watch this shit. But like he likes our shit too, and he's like inspired. He likes that we like are barring out on the shit, and that there's a different vibe to it than what he does with his homies. So it's like we're both bringing some shit to the table, which is tight.
Yeah, no, he was he's a fucking, furthermore, like all that shit, he's just like a really cool dude, and I think when he comes out and rocks with us, like it's gonna be really easy to work with him and stuff. And as far as like, yeah, his beats and shit, it's like there's nothing that would be better for us to rap on with this style. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, exactly.
This combination of people is like the epicenter of what we're trying to do in the first place. So it's gonna be fucking crazy. Shouts
out to DJ Koza. If you're not familiar with him, check his shit out. His fucking mixtapes on YouTube are like so fucking good. Like I was listening to that shit. And like watching like the little like old 90s skate clips with the Koza beats, and it's just like, oh, this is the full shit. Like this is my whole shit right here.
I seen a Daewon song video with an Akoza beat on it not too long ago. I hear a lot of like doom and actually shout to all the doom shops. Shout to, you know, all the they put us on their page and like got us a bunch of new fans and shit. So
for sure. Specifically Demise and Holocaust for like being cool and fucking reaching out and letting us put shit on the pages and shit like that. And definitely those are 2 dudes that we want to work with too.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And like but yeah, man, it's really cool to like have heard these fools before and like talk to them, and then see people like you know, like Daewon's song that I grew up watching that full skateboard, and then he has like the like, and like the you know, Koza's like the homie now, and then you see his beat on that fool's page, and you're like, oh shit, this fool's, you know what I mean? Like this is sick. You know what I mean?
So sick. So I got some news for you, bro. Next weekend they're doing like a music festival thing in San Jose, but obviously they can't do a music festival in San Jose, so the whole thing's going to be like live online, and basically a bunch of different bands are putting together. Oh, what up, Dozer?
There he is.
What's up, Dozer, my guy? That's my boy right there. Dozer, Dozer's the homie.
What's up, him? Oh, what's up? Oh.
I can't wait till him and Trebion get to kick it, because they're the same speed. Like fucking, you know, Penny's too much of a big ass doofus for them, and Lily's just hella annoyed by everything. So Travion and Dozer are gonna be fucking the best of friends because they're both like little guys and they just fucking. Yeah,
they're just fucking. They're gonna get their Zoom on.
So check it out. They're gonna be streaming like a music festival from our channel next week. A bunch of different bands. Power is gonna be hosting the thing. A bunch of different bands are gonna send in like exclusive music, like 10, 15-minute chunks of music. I'm gonna cut like some new Death Dealer stuff together, like basically like a 10-minute video that's like a mix of all of our shit, including the Akosa stuff and the stuff for Ruin Your Day. So it'll be like a new little mix, and then we'll play it on that shit. And what I want to do, if we can, is shoot like an intro outro for that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like try and come through on Saturday, and that shit's gonna be Sunday. So if you're here on Saturday, we could.
Is there fights this weekend?
I think there is fights on Saturday, boy. Come watch
the
some
annual.
fucking fights.
We got the annual pass. And you're gonna bring Bonchon and shit.
Bonchon chicken fights. We'll fucking shoot a little DDA shit, and then on Sunday you could chill at home and watch our us be a part of a little live music festival. What the fuck? All right. What did you say, fool? You have your thumb over the speaker for sure.
Oh, I actually did.
I miss having Cody in the studio because he would just do this all the time. Cody would just do this, or Cody would just be like, "What's up?" Like, yeah, dude. He's like, "What are you fucking doing, bro? Why are you molesting the microphone nonstop?"
That's why my mom never wants to take me nowhere after I became a certain age. She just fuck with things and was like, go in the car. Fool.
And there would always be hella drinks on the table, like, because this fool would have like a 40 and then like some orange juice to put in the 40 and then like some water, you know what I mean? And then there's like a bong there too. So there's just like hella, like there's a good picture of us, one of the old DVD shows, and like the table is just literally filled with fucking like bongs and thermoses and weed containers and scales and dab rigs and fucking all sorts of different juices and fucking beverages.
If you like leave me anywhere for over an hour, there's just gonna be a fucking mess there.
Just a bunch of different cans and like fucking wrappers around you and shit.
It's like, yeah, it's just a bunch of items because like I like things that get me high, and I like snacks too. So it's just a combination of like blunt guts and gummy bears and beer and stuff like that.
The Moist Mob said that the plan was to put a trash can just under your seat or just like next to your seat, so that when you left, we could just go just like scoop everything off the table into the trash can and shit.
It's like the movie theater or some shit.
Dude, that was the funniest shit sometimes, is like cleaning the table after everybody would leave, and I'd be like, what the fuck? It's just like so much shit on the table.
I always wondered, did people ever leave? Did you ever come up on like tree there? Or shit?
Absolutely. I know
I left the subs there.
I already have in my just from doing the show.
Yeah, absolutely. I've came up on weed. Definitely like a lot of good ashtray roaches. But every once in a while, you know what? Like no one was ever like, a lot of you guys container up. So no one's like leaving containers on the table. Yeah. But what would happen is if I was fucking really hurting, I would go outside and just look under the seats. And there would always be like a bowl like under Fredo's seat. Or like, you know what I mean? Or like,
dropped weed.
Yeah, for sure. Because fools are like putting the shit in the blunt and then just like a bowl falls on the floor. So yeah, there was always like a nug or two. Like I could always find a half gram between the floor and the table if fucking times got rough enough, you know.
I was gonna say, I know like a couple times like I left like a dub there and I just chalked it up. I was like, so I ain't getting that back.
Well, we called that we back in the day at the homie Kyle's house, we called that table weed. Like don't be thinking your table weed exists after you leave it on the table, homie. Like you gotta fucking put that shit in your pocket. But someone would like go to Taco Bell and come back and be like, "Oh, what the fuck, bro? There's a fucking half gram on the table." You're like, "What? That table weed? Are you kidding me? Don't leave that there." You might as well have put that in the bowl and handed me a lighter, man. Come on, that's foolish of you.
That got smoked the moment you stepped out the door.
Yeah, Avocado. We're talking about how we want to see Cody and the Man Bun rapping on your roof, man. He's got a full clip for whoever the fuck
And a half
needs
a
to
bun.
get it.
I threw this back.
I don't know.
You got a half a bun and a full clip.
Look, me and Ryan are gonna have a fucking. Me and Ryan are gonna adopt a baby together, and we're gonna have a gay baby shower, and Cody's gonna battle for our gay baby shower, and we'd like to do that shit on your roof, homie. So why don't you get one of these URL dudes to fucking let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like. Gay baby shower on Avocado's roof. Reverse live versus whoever. Y'all name the baby. The baby's the middle name for the baby's always gonna be Avocado. So we just need like the winner.
A gay shower.
It's a gay shower for sure, dude. And you guys, the winner of the battle gets to choose the name of the baby. That's how we're doing this shit. Oh, what, you go silent all of a sudden, Avocado? Watch, they're gonna do URL's gonna.
You don't want to do a gay shower?
They're gonna do a gay shower without me, dog. They're gonna do a gay shower, and we ain't even gonna be on it. This is bullshit.
This went left real fast.
Oh, okay. I'm out here trying to get you battles, man. I thought, yeah, Reverse Live versus Real Sick, franchise and saga. The winner gets to decide what the baby's name
Damn,
is.
you versus Real Sick would be real sick.
I was gonna say, I actually was supposed to battle him instead of Shoddy P, and now I wish I had. Cause
damn.
Yeah, that fool's tight. That fool got drunk and got kicked out of a URL event in front of me, and ever since then, he's been on my list of favorite people. I'm like, oh, I fucks with that dude heavy now. Look, he froze. Look at that frozen face. What happened?
Damn.
What happened? You froze, Cody.
It's definitely him.
Yeah, it's definitely him. Did he move? No, he didn't move. Hold on, watch. I'm going to take his off. I'm going to hang up. I'm going to recall him so that he could end the shit. Damn.
Have it on me when I was talking with the host of the Daily Dose podcast.
Where did fucking Avocado go? And how come he's denying my gay baby shower? I think this is bullshit.
Some of those pops ain't having the sparkles at the end.
Some of those pops ain't having. You said somebody got shot out here the other night?
3 a.m. this morning on this street.
Oh.
2 people were in a gunfight. One of them died.
Damn.
One of them's injured in the hospital.
Somebody lost. Somebody won. Somebody lost.
See, that's what I was wondering. I was like with each other, or like 2 people won and 2 people lost. Like, you know, like, was it a tag team or was it a singles match?
All right, I'm just gonna chalk it up to we lost Cody, but that was great. We had a great conversation with the
Hollister
boy.
5G is whack, son.
Yeah, and we did put our time in, so
we did.
I'm gonna text him and say,
and you know it did go pretty left on him.
Yeah, we lost you. All good. It went left. Anyways,
it did. Hashtag gay shower,
man. Hashtag.
Yeah, second place in the gunfight is never good, Eugene. You definitely want to be. That's absolutely if you ain't first, you're last scenario.
Yeah,
if that phrase has ever been true, it's definitely in a gunfight for sure. There's no second place in a gunfight.
Yeah.
That's my new motto to live by, to be honest. There's no second place in a gunfight.
There's no second place in a gunfight, ladies and gentlemen. Take that home. All right? Put that on. And we did the first BOT. We were the first battle rap league to do a rumble, for sure. We did that. We were the first league to do
organized
a rumble.
one.
An organized one. Yeah. There we go. No one's ever done anything first.
No.
Everything is...
Actually, you didn't do the first rumble. You did the first Royale.
Everybody has copied everybody since the dawn of time, and nothing is original, right? So let's just all go home and watch Artemis Fowl. It's an incredible movie. Disney classic.
He's setting you all up.
Go watch. I'm telling you right now, it's on Disney Plus. Go watch Artemis Fowl. Come back. Tell me in the comments how much of a good movie it is. How much you enjoyed Artemis Fowl. How much that young gentleman was just an incredible actor, how impactful the story was, how clearly Colin Farrell did give a shit about the movie and didn't shoot all of his parts in 2 days, and just watch it and just soak it in. Hit the like button. That's right, Pixie. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I apologize about the gay baby shower stuff, I guess. If that's what I got to do.
Nah,
I
it's
guess
progressive.
Avocado left, you know? What did Reverse have to say about that? Yeah, he said his phone died. Yeah. Okay. We will be doing some Death Dealer stuff with Reverse Live next weekend, and like we said, there's going to be a music festival situation going on.
Yeah, so we might even. Oh wait, no, it'll be in the day before we do a Behind the BOTZ. So
right.
We'll be double streaming that day.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see if it ends up
21st.
Depending on how late it runs, we might have to push Behind the BOTZ next week to Monday.
I think he said
or
it was
next
like
Sunday.
1 to 4 or something.
Oh, okay,
so
cool. Then yeah. If it's 1 to 4,
we'll just double stream day.
Double stream day. Okay, cool. So we'll have more information on that as we go throughout the week, but expect to see some DDA stuff on there, and that's fireworks because it had a sizzle on the end of it. That's Ryan. I'm DBD. This has been Behind the BOTZ. Thanks Reverse Live for joining us. Thanks him for having a man bun, and thanks all you guys for tuning in. It's been great. See you guys next week. Peace.